I'm here at the Sketchfab booth. So I'm here with Quentin from Sketchfab, and we're here to talk about.
And Luis.
I'm sorry.
And Luis.
And Luis. Hello, Luis. I'm surprised you guys are from France.
Yes, we are.
Why aren't you in the French corner?
Well, because yeah,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I won't comment on that.
That's fine.
But we
That's
are
fine.
not.
No, cool. Tell me a bit about Sketchfab, what you guys do, where you're from, what are you all about, and where do you see kind of this stuff heading from your perspective?
Cool. So yes, Sketchfab is the leading publishing platform for 3D designs. We have a community of more than 500,000 3D artists who publish their 3D models on our website, and they
Right.
publish close to 1 million 3D files so far. So if you create content with Maya, Blender, 3ds Max, or even like 3D scans, you can publish your design on our website and then visualize them in 3D right on the web. So let's try this example.
And so this is all like
So-
3D data being published to your platform
Exactly.
directly from the
yeah.
DCC.
So this is
clients.
WebGL technology. So we let you, like visualize your content
Okay.
right in the browser. I want to show you some other, features. So we support animation. This is a good example.
Oh wow.
We
Pretty cool.
also add, features on top of that lets you add storytelling to your content.
Okay.
So for example, this is Cathedral uploaded from Minecraft. And we have an annotation
Oh, wow.
features
That's pretty cool.
of what's just happened. Right.
And so when you're dealing with this stuff, kind of exporting, how much technical knowledge do you need to know about the export process? A lot of data translation typically goes into this whole like rabbit hole of I need to be very technical. So how easy
To
is
export, you mean?
it? Yeah, to export to get it kind of ready for your
So
platform.
yes, so we spend a lot of energy to make the process seamless for the users and improve
Right.
the user experience.
Okay.
So for example, we are natively integrated in Blender, Substance Painter, Photoshop. So in those tools, when you install your software, you already have a Share to SketchUp button
Awesome.
inside it, and in one click you can upload. For other software like Modo, C4D, 3ds Max, Maya,
Yeah.
we create our own plugins.
Okay.
So if you go to sketchfab.com/exporters, you'll find them and you can just install them, and that will add this publish to SketchUp button, and
Okay.
then
And that
you can just publish in
handles
one click.
kind of
Yeah.
automates the process of
Exactly.
going from their
So
platform
for
to
example,
yours.
I think this model was uploaded with
That's pretty cool.
3ds Max, and they used our plugin, and yeah, you can just visualize your animation right in the browser.
Right. And typically, so what is the limitation on the geometry and the textures? What is the bottleneck in this case? Is it still the user's computer? Is it more the servers?
So we
How
don't
do I
really
know where to stop?
So there is not really any limitation in terms of polygons, more regarding the size of the file. So with a Pro account, we limit it to 50 megabytes.
Okay.
With a Pro account to 200 megabytes, and
Okay.
with a corporate account to like 500 megabytes.
Okay. Per file.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, the heavier files load. It's more slow to load, but
Obviously,
it
yeah.
works
We're
pretty
still
fast.
using the internet for this.
Yeah, I mean, that was the annotation features I wanted to tell you. You can highlight
Awesome.
specific part of a model
And now, are you
just give
doing
it
the
to.
annotation inside of your tool, or is it through the DCC plugins, or how do you, where am I tagging this stuff?
Oh, so we have our own engines that runs in the web. So let me show you. So we are not only a visualization tool, we also let you tune your content. So you can think of it a little bit like an Instagram for 3D model.
Yeah.
So we have post-processing filters.
makes sense.
You
Oh,
can
that's pretty cool.
you can add sharpness. While the textures are
like it.
still loading.
It's about time to have Instagram for 3D. No, that's cool. I mean, that's one of the things that a lot of people, especially coming from the design sector, where they want to share this content or show this content to others, and they just don't know about the pipeline of how do I get it into 3D where
Yeah.
somebody can actually see it, and I don't have to open up my my Maya or my
Yeah.
C4D or whatever CAD even.
So the annotations, you add them, after you upload your content.
Okay.
So, like for example, here you're gonna add an annotation. If you want to add another one, you are simply gonna move in the model, and if you want
you
to
just move-
add an annotation on the tree, you just double click on it, and it's just gonna add a point, and then you can just add, text on top of it.
And it
very
remembers
easily.
that view
Yeah,
automatically.
exactly,
As like a bookmark
exactly,
for
exactly.
the view. That's awesome. That's really, really cool.
For example, you can go back from 5 to 6. There you go.
So in this case, I'm adding annotations to a castle. I can add it the same way I can add it to my design and say,
Yeah, exactly.
here are the 4 areas I need you to look at or review.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you guys are able to do things public shares and as well as private type shares for corporations.
So if you have a pro account, you can share private files. You can protect them with a password.
Okay.
You can also upload custom environments, edit your lightings. You can edit your materials. It's really a 3D engine that runs in the browser. Also, something that we recently announced, and that's what we are showing at SIGGRAPH this year. It's our new VR mode. Okay. So any content you publish on Sketchfab, you can browse it in VR right from the web with any headset.
That's awesome because people don't want to deal with the headache of having to go through and do another publishing round.
Yeah.
A lot of people that just don't know this is that when you are creating this VR content and web content, is that there's a lot of things that you have to do before that, and if you remove that layer of complexity, it makes their lives so much better, and they concentrate on the things that matter, which is the designs, the creations, as opposed to the technical know-how of how to translate data from one platform to another. That's awesome.
So you see, you can very easily scale content, make it like
so now
bigger
you're
or smaller.
That's me.
You can move it exactly. So when you will trigger the VR mode, this is what you are gonna see and how the content will be scaled basically.
That's great. Awesome.
So let's go out of this.
Curious question, how have you guys been dealing a lot with CAD data? Or is it just more OBJ FBX files? Not necessarily that you import the CAD data, I know it has to be meshed.
Yeah, I mean, we have users who use SolidWorks and upload to Sketchfab, so we can support CAD data. But I mean, I think that our community is more about like 3D artists who want to show their work. Our 2 biggest verticals are 3D artists and 3D scanning experts. Like for example, we have more than 300 museums as well who 3D scan their artifacts and share it on Sketchfab. For example, this is
awesome.
I'm going to show you the British Museum account. So those are like real artifacts.
Yeah.
3D scan and just share them and just share them online.
I mean, that brings a new way to kind of experience cultures at the comfort of your living room.
Also, something pretty big that we have is, I'm going to show you on this laptop because I don't have the link here.
Do you guys have
but we are natively integrated in Facebook, so we have a partnership with them. So you can share your 3D graphics right in the feed, exactly like a YouTube video. Yeah. So for example, that's Blizzard sharing fan art of World of Warcraft directly in Facebook.
That's pretty cool. That's directly inside of the browser.
Yeah, and so you can also trigger a VR mode right from Facebook. So we are the only way to display virtual reality inside Facebook.
That is really cool. That's brilliant. I'll take a look at that. And are you going to come out with like an Apple TV app where I can see this on my my Apple TV while I'm sitting down? Look at all my lovely stuff. I'm just saying it's an idea.
Well,
I get 10% though.
Today we don't really focus on apps. We really focus on the web. And you can access the web from your Apple TV, so you can easily already browse Sketchfab from your Apple TV with your browser.
Yeah, we just need for them to get that VR stuff in there. Cool. Well, thank you for your time. And it's great seeing this. Cool.
Thanks.